Hello and welcome to another reaction. I am diving into something that I've sort of tested before. It wasn't bad. So I thought let me do it again. There have been a couple of suggestions for these type of reactions. So I keep saying in the comment section that I have a long list, but I never get to it. So I don't feel like I'll have another opportunity to do this for a while. So I'm gonna be diving into some of the indoor groups that have been suggested to me. I'm gonna start out with the one that I did before, which was JKT48. I think that's the name of it. I'll check again before we start. And then I'm gonna dive into like Glass Calixito, something like that. But yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna do it all in the same video or just separate videos, but anyway, I'm gonna start with JKT. If you're ready, I'm ready. Let's get into it.
While each reaction is unique, please note that the reactor tends to pause a lot. He understands that this may not be your cup of tea, so you are free to move on. However, if you do decide to stay and watch further, let's go.
Okay, so we got this kind of confused me. I'm not gonna I thought it was the other way around, and yeah, it keeps confusing me. But it's JKT48, and the song's name is Sayonara Crawl or Sayonara Crawl. I have no idea what to expect. Last time when they collectively sang, they impressed me. So there's potential here. And I like to say to everybody who's new here and don't know, I may not like a song, and if I don't like some parts of it, I'm gonna say that. Especially when I'm like listening to something that's totally like abstract from what I normally listen to. Maybe the type of music I'm not used to yet, so it may be that the song is good wherever it is, but I'm not used to it, so I might not like some parts. But for the most part, I will praise what I can, and I'll just enjoying the experience of like hearing new sounds and hearing new different groups out there in the world. So if you know that you get offended easily, because there are some people like that, let's make it easy for everyone. You can click off and be at peace. But if you're willing to watch a reactor react to something different, and whatever the opinion is, it does not mean the group is bad. It just means it doesn't click with me if it doesn't. But yeah, just want to get that out the way before we start. Okay, let's see what they got for us now. What? Is this a performance video? It says MV. I will say that visually they look more visuals than in the previous one. I think in the last one they were at a school or something. They were fighting some beast. Okay. Yeah, it feels like they either got a different stylist or they just grown and they look more, they're more in the element. But visually, they look visuals. They're like not just one or two, it's like almost everyone. I haven't seen all of them, but okay. Dimples. This is the same place Dita comes from, right? From Secret Number. I didn't know y'all had talent like this visually. I know these are kids, by the way, but like still, when somebody's pretty, you can compliment without all the other connotations. Yeah, you could tell by her form. She must be the leader or something. The one with the dimples. Is she like in every scene? Okay. Bruh. The girl with the dimples is in every scene. What is going on? Okay. Okay, let's start with the obvious one. Visuals. Okay? Visuals, especially the dimple one. She looks like she could enter a beauty pageant and she would win. And I don't know if it's the same person or because there's a lot of people here. There might be multiple ones, but it feels like in terms of the glow up from the previous one, that's definitely one. Two, I applaud them because I like where the boat is or this is it a yacht? Wherever it is, I don't see land. I don't see land around, so you would never catch me on that. I need to at least be able to see land if I'm gonna go on something like that and swim. If I need to swim there, even if I would probably get eaten by something trying to get to the land, but I need to have that hope that if something's happening and I need to go, I can dive in the water and at least I'm trying to survive, and I have direction. There's hope. So compliments to them for going out there and dancing on top of a yacht. That take for me that would take a lot of courage. And then in terms of the dancing, I like the fact that they all sort of wore the same attire. Because if you know how I view choreography, I don't like things being too distracting. So everybody was sort of complimenting each other because they all dressed the same and they moving without any funny things happening. You know, the scenery is the same. It's water and a ship. That's it. Oh, yeah, that's it. So that was good. And then music production. Um, it's difficult to really say. It feels like because this is almost similar, especially the part where they all sing together. I think it's like a chorus, the hook type of thing. It sounds like this is that type of sound, if that makes sense. Like they always sing like that. But it didn't move me, to be honest. I wasn't moved. I wasn't like I didn't feel like dancing. There were a lot of pictures of them smiling and things like that, but which normally would maybe pop something in my brain and say, "Hey, this is a good vibe." But there wasn't, based on the music I normally listen to, there wasn't enough for me to like move or anything like that. But I can tell that they were enjoying themselves, and this is probably a big song wherever in Indonesia. But yeah, to be honest, it didn't really do much for me in terms of rhythm. I wasn't quite catching it. I like the transitions they make though with the music. I think I also pointed out this in the previous video. There's parts where they'll be singing and then they take it up a little bit and then they switch it up. I enjoy that part, but at the end of the day, I think they're quite good vocally together. It sounds like a choir. It sounds like choir put together to make music commercially, I'm assuming. But yeah, that's about it that I can say about that. There's some good parts and then some parts that I still maybe need to listen more to this type of music to understand. But other than that, that was great. Again, I give them points for the courage it took. Maybe it's just me. Maybe they were comfortable, but to be on a yacht with no land in sight, that's not for me. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. How do I say thank you in Indio? I think it's Taramikasi. Thank you, and I'll see you in the next one.